Currently, The View is looking for answers after being stunned by how the American vote went on Election Day. With the difficult conversations, Whoopi Goldberg admitted she would love to leave The View. However, she has a few things standing in her way. What happened? With the recent election results of former President Donald Trump's re-election, The View panelists have been reassessing why Democrats didn't win. One area they are discussing is how the economy is shaking the working class. During the Tuesday, November 12 episode, Whoopi Goldberg brings up a hot topic discussion, reflecting on why the election went in the direction it did. Whoopi Goldberg introduces the topic, showing Democratic New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez took to her social media to sleuth out what voters are thinking. She requested voters who selected President-elect Trump to help her learn more about the issues that swayed their vote. She showed some of the answers she received, and The View continued to discuss the responses. Whoopi Goldberg wants to leave The View. Admittedly, Whoopi Goldberg feels for the working class. Furthermore, she would love to leave The View, but can't right now. She says, "If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here, okay?" On Tuesday's episode of The View, she made it very clear she gets it, because she is living it. She says, "I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too. I work for a living." Emphasizing her point, Whoopi Goldberg reiterates, "So, I'm a working person, you know." She adds, "My kid has to feed her family. My great-granddaughter has to be fed by her family. I know it's hard out there." However, even with financial goals that stand in her way, Whoopi can't fully grasp why America voted how it did. Then she says, "I love what Ocasio-Cortez did. Yay. We talk to people all the time who say, 'This is what's bothering me.' But the thing that's bothering everybody should not be the thing that puts 85% of other people in danger. I think that's what we're saying." Viewers weigh in on Whoopi Goldberg's statements. While The View attempts to figure out the reasons for people's choices, some people feel like Whoopi Goldberg's statements were out of touch. She wanted to connect, but also needed people to see a bigger picture. On YouTube, one fan says, "I'm sorry Whoopi, what? You're having a hard time? You're a working person? Your net worth is $60 million, and you say you're having a hard time. Out of touch much, ma'am?" Someone else defends her. "We don't know anyone's personal business. She supported her mom for many years. Remember, she had years when she couldn't get work and also has had really serious health problems. I can't even imagine the cost for security for celebrities in this day and age. So out of touch, no wonder they lost. She makes $8 million on The View alone. Cry me a river." One person feels like Whoopi Goldberg is being dishonest, adding, "Whoopi, it is utterly dishonest to compare your financial situation to that of those struggling to make ends meet right now. You're well off and will be for the remainder of your life." Whoopi Goldberg works for a living? She needs to get a grip on what most Americans are going through. Meghan McCain previously mentions disconnect. Previously, former co-host Meghan McCain pointed out how hard it can be for people to understand some things they aren't living. She urged her co-hosts, like Whoopi Goldberg, to look at the world from others' perspectives. She said, "I had an experience while I was working at ABC News on The View. I was in a particularly heated Hot Topics meeting. I remember yelling at the meeting that some of you, or all of you, are going to have to start interacting with people who don't make $100,000 a year or more. You have to interact with someone who makes minimum wage on some level or another." Although Whoopi doesn't elaborate on what her end goal financially is for now, The View helps provide for her way of life.